Alright, second try at this video. The first one ran out of storage halfway through. So, it's May 29th, 2019. Here's an update on the garden. So I pulled some of the inside plants outside, the ones that will do well in shaded, dappled sunlight. This is the most sunlight they get all day. And it's about 10 in the morning. So we got a little fern back here that was just a stick. It was nothing, it's coming back. That pothos hasn't done anything except for this little tiny leaf right here in the past almost year. The other ones inside are doing great. Let's see, the jade plant is doing okay. It lost a couple branches because it was getting overwatered, so now we're letting it dry out. See, the catnip is doing well. I fertilized everything a couple days ago, so things peaked a little bit. The garlic is doing fine. The avocado has actually gotten quite a bit of leaves. This, and this leaf are all new, and we're getting up some new ones in here. The garlic's doing okay. Got a little wet too from all those storms, but hopefully it'll come back. Garlic does not really like wet soil. This is probably the biggest improvement since last video, probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. These are all the tomatoes. And if you can tell, right here, this is celery. For those that don't know, you can just replant celery. This is what we did. Cut off the top, put the bottom back in here, and it's grown all of this back in probably about 4 or 5 months. It's got all these really pretty flowers on top. Mainly just growing it for aesthetics. I mean, what's that, one dinner? So, we got the sage is doing well back there. It likes the shade. Some of these radishes, the ones that didn't come in too well, like only the little guys, I've allowed to just flower for aesthetics. We've got some new annuals. That Chinese grass is just grass, it looks like. But whatever, it was $1 for a lot of seeds. The aloe's doing fine. Morning glories are like weeds. I'm gonna need to pull some more of them. That mint I transplanted, it's growing. Let's see, so this is the cayenne pepper. It's doing okay. Oops, stepped on that radish. This is the sweet banana. It's doing fine. This green bell is definitely stunted. It hasn't done much of anything, but it's okay, it's pretty. Pretty sure these are still tomatoes. I still don't know how, but there's 2 other ones over there as well. Cabbage is doing good. These little blue flowers came back quite a bit. So our begonia is doing well. We got a new little buddy. That's how it started about 4 years ago. And now it's blown up. The hibiscus is doing fine. See, these 2 sunflowers are coming up quite well. Not nearly as well as this guy. Or this guy. Or this guy over here. Those are all about, I don't know, 4 feet, 3.5, 4 feet tall now. All the cat grass is doing well. Just trimmed it. It's starting to get little seeds. My fiance wants to harvest them. Keep it growing. The cat loves it. We got a couple of these gerberas. We got 2 here. We got another orange one over there. Still can't. I should probably just look into what this red-leafed guy is. But I've seen it I've seen really big ones outside the courthouse. Let's see, this guy actually got some more white flowers again, like I was hoping. So, and it's getting spread out quite a bit. The hydrangea's doing well. It's got these little flowers coming in finally. It didn't bloom last year, so we're hoping this year it'll do alright. We just harvested a bunch of these beans last night for dinner, and I wish I had taken a video, but there's still quite a few in here. My fiance loves these things. I'm not a huge fan, but I grew them for her. Let's see if I can pull another one in here. They're all growing well. That's what these are too. See, the sunflower is doing pretty well. These damn little yellow birds are just eating the leaves though. But they're pretty. And hopefully it'll bloom in about a month or 2, I'm guessing. Let's see, the zucchini is doing great. There's a bunch of little zucchinis in there popping up. We'll probably harvest our first one, I'm guessing next week. There's a lot of blooms, so they're all going to become zucchinis, I hope. There's one that's kind of open. See, this morning glory is doing the best. I'm starting to think it's not a morning glory though, based on like how these are. because that's all morning glory over there too on the fence. So I don't know, that's what I planted there, so I'm assuming that's what it is. We got radishes, probably gonna harvest that in a week or so. Make a nice salad. All this dill is doing really great. I actually made some pork the other night with it. It was really nice. And they got a little bloom on that. Oops. Everyone keeps calling a weed, but a weed is just the right plant in the wrong place. Brussels sprout back here is doing pretty well. It's staying sturdy. The mint's doing great. These cannas are doing okay. If you can see in there's a little, well not little, quite a big red flower in there. They just grow like weeds. They're all over there too. Those two in the very back were my trash ones and they just came right back. See, these sunflowers are doing pretty well. Nice thick stalks. This cabbage is doing just phenomenal. Like, I come out here and I pick the little green worms off, but you know, they still do their damage, but it's okay. I'd rather that than use pesticides. I do poison the snails though, so I can't say I'm innocent. See, the rose did 2 nice blooms, but that hailstorm we had the other night, it was like hail, like this big. It was ridiculous, about the size of a golf ball. New car's all dented up, so that's nice. At least we didn't lose a windshield like our neighbors on behind me. We've been harvesting strawberries a lot though, which is nice. They're really sweet. I had forgotten what a real strawberry tasted like. The ones in the stores are all white all the way through. These ones are red pure. It's great. Little flowers doing well. Little red potato. Got a couple flowers on it. It finally couldn't take its weight and it's laying down. It's doing great though. Planted this corn back here just kind of because I had extra and it's actually doing something, so that's cool. It'll start looking more like this. It's all rainbow corn. So let's see. These, I'm not sure what these are, but they have the prettiest black veins in them. Kind of hard to tell because my phone doesn't have the best picture, but they're pretty. These are absolutely blowing up. This, I'm probably going to harvest this one today and just try pickling it. But there's quite a few of them. I got the vinegar, so I figured might as well give it a try. See, these are just leftover radishes too. I'm kind of letting the zucchini and the cucumber vine it up. Got a little eggplant coming in on this guy, which is surprising because he's not that big. Actually, lucky for me, so got a little bloom on there right now. Oh, a future eggplant. Let's see. So I put up this little makeshift trellis for all the morning glories vining through, which is nice, but I wish they had grown when I still had the actual trellises up. This is our okra's doing okay. It's growing a little okra. Not nearly as well as I would like, but it's okay. It was kind of stunted when I got it. Let's see. The onions are all doing really well. Like, I thought they were all going to die, but they're doing great. And if you notice any of these little worms in here, put them out here for the birds. Got little radishes coming in. See, this onion is actually doing quite well. This one I got from work. It was blooming, so I figured I'd just take it. So it's doing pretty well. Would have been trash otherwise. Neighbor said they're going to give us a bunch of these, so that'd be cool. I'm always wanting more flowers. Random mint, another sunflower. The artichoke's doing pretty great. Hoping it's going to send up a stalk soon. The purple basil doesn't look like it's doing well, but it's because I just harvested some for dinner the other night. It's still not doing as well as I'd hope it would. This basil is doing phenomenal. This is one I did from seed. Let's see. This is all this. This could use a water change, but it's doing well. All the anacris is growing in. Got a little algae growth. The Asiatic lily, it already bloomed this year, so it's probably done for the year. We got another little, that was a cutting of the jade. It's doing actually phenomenally well. Let's see, all the cannas are in here. Got a little morning glory coming up my trellis. More back here. This is going to be a little flower patch. I'm not sure what these are. I planted them, I should know, but all this, I think it might be a Cosmo. I'm not that great with flowers. And there's some more back here. This is actually the trash ones, and it's going to be the next one to bloom, which is great. I just threw a dirt clod of them back there. These things, they just grow phenomenally. Saying that word a lot. So this is what we got going. This is all about maybe 3 months of work. It's really not bad. Probably about half from seed and about half from the nursery. It's May 29th, 2019.